Actually, it feels like Florida. Holy crap. But, oh, I can't even show you. You don't have your koi mask on. Ah. So right now we're going to do a little update on the fish that came in. And a little update on Tank because a lot of people are asking about it. We actually just found this here in the back of the building. And we're trying to see if we can use the leg frame to hold him up. And I'll show you guys. Show you guys what is going on with him. I hate to show it, but so many people are asking about it, so we turn this around. So right now, his situation is he had a bunch of seizures, and I think he's got a swollen, or his brain swollen. That's what they told me. But he's responding well to the touch. He's blinking. He's moving every time I call his name. He moves his ears. He's peeing, which is good. But I'm having to feed him. His gums actually look pretty good. But I'm having to feed him with the turkey-based thing. So right now, every day he's on medicine, and he's been trying to get up. Just don't know. This leg right here is a lot swollen. So I don't know if they injected him with liquids or, you see, compared to the other one. But he's a strong dog. Right, Bubba? He's just been laying there. I think little by little, he's starting to come back around. His eyes move around better than before. Right, Bubba? I made him some good soup yesterday with beef broth, vegetables. Oh, it just sucks because so much to do, and to see him like that sucks. But let me just take you guys around, show you some of the fish that we have. And all the orders that came in are gonna get shipped out tomorrow because of, one, it's very hot today. And two, since it was a holiday, a lot of packages go out today, and it's, I don't want to stress the fish or have them not be able to arrive at their destination. So we still got the albino arrows, and they're eating very well. We got the little mango plecos. They're not really that little. They're actually decent size. These came in really cool. The bumblebee, as you can see, it's a clear tank, light bottom. So their color should be very faded, and they're still showing a lot of yellow, which is great. Like this guy. But let's see if they'll eat. Got some floating pellets here. I love those windows there because they get a lot of light, but it sucks because you see the reflection on the... Oh yeah, look at them. They're like literally jumping out of water to eat. Come on, dude. Gone already? I guess I gotta feed him a little more. Here I have two guys that I'm probably gonna end up keeping. This beautiful Dorado and this guy right here. This one is pretty rare. You really don't see him much. This is the same family as the Karuskin. This is a tigrinum, not a tigrina, it's a tigrinum, but he's got the bars and that long flat face. So this gets into a giant as well. We got a couple golden whales, all separate because they like to nip at each other. Still got the parrots. Here we have red terror and jaguar cichlids. And here's all the puffers. We got this bigger Oaxaca and the Cross River. We just want to keep them separate so they don't fight with each other, but they're eating like crazy already. Golden Dorados that came in. Super healthy. The Chinese perch, the red phoenix barb. Still got a little group of the L600s on that side. Got the Jardinis, the Royal Plecos. Look how many clown loaches we got. It's a whole school of them. That would be so cool to have a whole tank. Some of them are like 4 inches already. Great size on these guys. Oh no. Look at this guy. He probably like swam up. See if I can get him out. Come on, dude. You gotta be careful when you touch roaches though, because they have little spikes on their face. Come on, bro. My arm is too big. Ugh. Kasha, can you come here for 1 second, please? Can you use your little fingers and shove him back in that hole? Please, my hands are too big to get in there. I went this way. Might be easier. Just be careful, they have a lot of teeth. Mm-hmm. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, just if you can shove him back in there. Thank you. We got the goonch, the serratos. This is actually a really, really nice one. I have him for a while. This L600. Look at the markings on this guy. Beautiful fish. The rope fish, the butterflies. I think it's a little cloudy because we just fed him. Bricon. And they're like very responsive too, which is great. These will be awesome in a pond. All types of peacocks. So now I got the Zenting mono. We have fogos, we have kelberries, we have panimas, we have piketty, which is the azul. And we also have, let me see. These guys, not many of them came in, but you can see this big, thick bar. This one is a mixture of Jingu and a mono. We only have a few of them. So that's a pretty cool hybrid. Feisty mama, yeah. These are the red monkey plowhorns, little jerks. A couple more plecos, mascara barbs. I have a decent amount of mascara barbs. These discus, man, they're amazing. These guys come in so big. They're eating frozen bloodworm pellets. Really pretty fish. I mean, compared to my hand, they're like giants. We got 2 true parrots, Jack Dempsey. These are some type of Severum. And these barbs are pretty cool too. The panda barbs. The monster bichers. Bicher. These are really cool. These come from Brazil, the albino prochilotus. They're the same family as the flagtail, as you can see there. Their lip. And all they do is just sit there and eat the algae. But they get decent size as well. Really cool fish though. Baby bumblebee Oscars. They came in so healthy. Look at this. Literally jumping out of the water. We already fed them today too. More peacocks. You can see they ate good. These look like the Zentic monos. We got a decent amount of them. Some big guys in there. Mokalembe. The leucistic tetras, albino pacus. I walked by today, right? And I saw like these guys laying down. I'm like, oh crap, they're dead. Watch this. They start getting up, you see? Even that guy, look, I thought he was dead. They're all alive. These are the imperial loach. You think they're all dead, and then they start swimming around. These are the laprades. This guy. This is a keeper. We're trying to grow him out. We still don't know what he is. Not those. This guy right here. Yep. But hopefully he turns into a giant. The albino redheads, really pretty fish. Got some alligator gars. couple of bedrooms. I think we have a lot in stock. It's just a lot of work to do. Like right now, we're gonna start working on this tank right here. Thank God, it could have been a lot worse, but there's a crack on the top there that we're fixing. And that spot right there is another crack, right there. So basically, every corner of the top, even though we filled this tank up with boxes, so it could have been a lot worse. It could have went on the front panel. So far it's just a top panel, which is good. So today we're gonna set this guy up, as you can see right there. And then we have to set this one up, that one up. The 12,000, I don't even know where we're gonna put, but the idea is eventually do a tank, a monster tank all the way. So we have a lot of people trying to get into the project. If you can contribute to the project, not money-wise, if that helps as well, but not money-wise. I'm talking about like if you have experience building tanks like this, and you know what type of PSI and all that stuff, viewing panels. If you know any place we can get big viewing panels, but I think this monster tank will be insane in the future. It'll probably not happen anytime soon because we still got to set up all these guys. That tank right there. This 800 here. This one was that red tank in Florida. And we got to set up this tank as well. So, a lot to do. It never ends right now. It's just going to be a lot of work. And then you got to deal with tank, make sure we can bring him back to life. He's a good dog, man. He's a good dog. He doesn't deserve the seizures. I don't think anybody deserves it, but he's not an aggressive dog. He's not a bad dog. To see him like that, it's like, it's painful, but at least to know that we're here with us, that he's here with us, and we're taking care of him is better than just letting him pass. Right, Bob? All right, but I think that's it. I showed you guys all the fish we had in stock. If you have any questions on anything else we have, I don't know if we have any new shipments coming in. We do have a lot of fish that we have to move, so I'm not sure if we're gonna get anything anytime soon, but we do have other things on the work as well. Let's see here some of the comments. Can't wait to see your store fully done. Keep up the videos. Moksh. Thanks, man. I'm looking for Tanganyikan cichlids. I don't think I have any of those. So you have made a trip up north. Yep, this is it. No more Florida. Teresa, hi from Ireland. Hi, Teresa, how are you? Hi from France. Airsoft gameplay. What's up, bud? Would you ever get African cichlids? I'm sure. Right now, we just don't have a lot of space. We still got to build a lot of systems to start importing more fish. And it's every day something new. Like today we had to get, the whole, oh man, I almost showed you, bro. We had to get the whole grass cut. And then we have to get into back there because there's like a whole jungle back there. So it's a lot of work. And we just got to get it done. Dave Deer, hi from Germany. Damn, what time is in Germany right now? Love from Nepal. That's awesome, man. So another thing too that we want to do, I actually spoke to Matt's girlfriend, Kasha, here, that she's been helping us out. Great team worker or team leader, because she's the boss here with Lisa, we're not the boss. But we want to put some of these guys. This actually came from Tank Life Apparel. They gave it to us as a gift. I want to put some of these guys on every box. So we're working on some little gifts for you guys as well to go with the shipments. And we're trying to find another box company. If you know any box company in New York that can do the styrofoam, this way Kasha don't have to do stuff like this. Because I'm not allowed to do it because I make a big mess, correct? Yes, okay. So we do need a lot of boxes. We're running low, and the company that I used to order from is Florida, so we need one up here. Still hasn't noticed me. Jackie Lamb, what did you say? Sorry, I didn't see the messages. Oh, Matt, I almost showed you, bro. Get off the camera, bro. I didn't see where you were. I was looking for you. Guys, I will tell you who Matt is once we reach 1 million subscribers. Until then, you're worth a lot, bro. You're welcome. Love yourself. Hey, Predatory. Oh, crap. Hey, Predatory Fins. How much? Hold on. How much love from Texas? Sorry for your dog. Hope he gets better. Looking forward to all the lives. Oh, thanks, man. Gina. Thank you, Gina. I appreciate it. Whoa, it's hot here today. And this building has no AC, no insulation. So we're definitely going to cook. Do you remember me? Jackie Lamb. I don't. I'm sorry. Love the Bumblebee Oscars. When you get into the race back to the shop. Okay, so Kevin just finalized buying his house. We already empty these tanks. Now we have to start booking flights. We're shipping Big Rich and Josh all the bags that we're gonna need to do the shipment. Hold on a second. My arms are getting tired. And that's it. Gotta go pick them up. Ready for the race. Yes, we're ready for the race. Ready to start breeding again and hopefully get our patch back, you know. We lost a lot. Like oh my god, this move, we lost so much. When is the fish bash? Well, it's funny you said that because when we were talking to the mayor here, he said that he wanted us to do another monster fish bash, and I told him that I am not doing another one because a lot of work, a lot of money, and he said don't worry about the work or the money, just bring the people in. So we'll see. There's a huge park, beautiful park down there. Maybe we can do a big event and have like a shuttle bringing people over every hour, you know, to the shop. But we're probably not gonna be set up. We're probably not gonna be set up anytime soon. It's gonna take a lot of time, a lot of money to build everything we want to build. So that's what we got to do first because we still got to pay the bills. What's a monster fish bash? It was a big event we had in Florida 2 years in a row. It was great. Love from Netherlands. Patrick. See, ideally would like to travel to all these countries and make videos like with the fish and, you know, people and stuff like that. But right now we have to get situated here first before we can actually go travel. A trip to India. Oh, I'd love to, bro. I would love to go to Africa, get chased by lions and stuff. Love it. When are we gonna see the 30K monster tank? So, based on the math, if I can make that dream come true, which I don't see why not. I mean, if you believe it, you can achieve it. It should be around 60,000 gallons, or I don't know, maybe more. It's big. I want to go as big as we can, so we don't have to do it twice, just once. Ordering a 3.5 guard. The alligator guards are cool, man. They're eating very well. Trip to Suriname. That would be amazing. I want to take another trip to Brazil. I mean, coronavirus kind of messed everything up because we were gonna do the Brazil fishing trips, and that was the best trip I ever had in my life. So the pow. Roger Dog's doing better today. So Chris, he's he's alive, which is good. I didn't think he was gonna make it. Like, I never seen that before. He started having his seizures, and he was on one after another. Then he started running here outside like a zombie dog, back and forth, hitting himself everywhere. I couldn't even hold him. And started shaking, kind of like that movie World War Z, you know, with that guy in the room like that. So I didn't think he was gonna make it at all. And when I was able to get him inside, he started having seizures, and he just kept running around, bumping into things, breaking things. So his leg is swollen. The vet said that his brain is swollen, and it could take up to 2 weeks for his brain to reduce the swelling. But nothing's guaranteed right now. He can have a brain damage. He can have liver damage from all the. They said that the heat from having all the seizures. So I talked to God already. If it's meant for him to go, just take him. If it's meant for him to live, and he's a strong dog, you know, the sooner we help him, the better. We need a fish store in our town. You guys might send it to St. Lawrence County, New York. We can even keep up with one. Where's Doc? So Doc, all the saltwater fish I gave away to a friend of mine because of we needed a space to make for the race. So I couldn't keep them. I mean, it wasn't fair to keep them in the small tubs as well. You know, they're big fish. So Doc, the morays, pretty much all the saltwater fish I brought up, I gave it away to a friend of mine. He has a huge indoor saltwater pond, and I know they're gonna have a better life than here. So sometimes you just can't be selfish, you know. It's not what's best for us, what's best for the animals. When are you gonna start selling? We already started selling. A lot of fish on the website. How much fish are you going to grow out? It's tough. It's tough because like on the situation we're in, you know, and you lose animals and things like that, you don't want to grow another one and until you can 100% have the space for them. Like even if they're Parma mated, you know, she would be in the stub, which was big enough for her to live, but that's not what I want. So it's tough, you know. So I think right now we're not gonna grow anything. Although Kevin doesn't even know this, but he doesn't watch anything. So there's a stingray that I'm trying to get it for him, which I believe it will probably be one of the rarest stingrays in the world. I got the video from our partner in China, and the problem is with a lot of this fish, they catch them and they don't know how to take care of them, so they eat them, right? But he got the word about this animal fast. By the time he was able to get there, though, like they kept in like polluted water, so it was all red. It was an albino. But if I can get it and it's alive and it's doing well, it'll be a gift to Kevin. You know, he lost a lot of his rays, and it's probably one of the coolest animals that I've seen as well. But I'll keep you guys updated on that. Right now, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to show it because, again, it's a surprise. But also, we don't even know if he's going to make it. Question, I'm local in Long Island, and I buy fish able to pick up. Yes, you can order on the website and choose pickup, and we'll reach out to try to figure out the best time for you to stop by. Right now, we don't have the retail permit yet for the town. We're going through this whole process. So walk-in customers we're not allowed to have because we can get in trouble, but I don't see why we can just drop it, you know, bring it to you in a car. I got a bumblebee Oscar. Oh, that's awesome. Claudia. Hey, Claudia, how are you? Are you going to get any critically endangered sharks? No, I don't think those are allowed. He ate? He swallowed? Maybe we could do the next bills like that. All right, so Tank was eating watermelon, so that's good. It's so crazy, like, how can you be, you know, alive but not know what was going on? I don't know. Can you sell to UK? So I get these questions a lot of time. My English. I get these questions a lot of times, like, can you ship overseas? So we can, right? We can export. But you have to make sure that you can import before even looking into it, because what's going to happen is, let's say you pay for everything, right? And you pay for everything, and then we ship, and then you can't receive. So now you lost the money and the fish, you know. So you got to make sure you have an import permit, and then we'll ship airport to airport. Can you get fly river turtles? We could have at the time we're moving, so we didn't want to deal with it, but eventually we will. Joker from Austria. Oh, that's awesome. So we want to do a podcast type of thing as soon as we have more time, more free time, and be able to FaceTime with people all over the world. You know, and that's why. Does it sound good now? Does it sound better or no? Okay, all right. It was a phone call from Amsterdam. Wow, dude, if I could just not even have to worry about selling fish, like I really don't see us as a pet store. That was never my intention. But if we could, the cool thing about selling fish is also the fact that we can provide these animals for you. Like, when I was looking for my own fish to buy, I couldn't find anywhere. You know, it was just the regular stuff that everybody had. I don't necessarily agree with taking them from the wild, but a lot of fish that we get, I came to peace thinking, like, if we don't buy them anyways, they're gonna either eat them, kill them. You know, it's not like we're there catching them. The locals are doing it. They'll do it regardless, whether we buy, whether we don't buy. If they don't sell it, they turn it into food. So it's not something, that bothers me. I try to think of a way, like, okay, us bringing these animals in, we're pretty much giving them a second chance. And a lot, the fish that we get, they're also farm raised already. So, farm raised for food. So it's even giving them another chance. Can you ask Lisa if she remembers me from the live? Lisa don't remember what she ate yesterday. KC, $2. Thank you, buddy. I will put that towards diapers. How does the heat in New York compare to Florida? So today is hot. Maybe because we're an island, it's still windy, so it helps a little bit, but the wind died down. So yeah, it's hot. It just feels just like Florida right now. It's just not as humid. When are you getting a platinum or Pima? When I become rich? Any cross river puffers? Yeah, so I have 3. If you send me a text on our office line, I can show you videos of them. South Africa, man, I would love to go to South Africa. Is the shop in Florida still open? No, we moved out of Florida because Let me see if oh, there you go. We moved out of Florida because of it was very restricted. A lot of people. I think Florida's problem right now is not even the fish stores. I mean, it helps, but the problem with them is there's a lot of people that release fish, and then they charge people from outside to go fish. So as an example, I had this one guy that asked me for 1,000 red tails, and I said, "What do you need it for?" He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna release in my backyard," and it wasn't even a private pond; it was a community pond, and he wanted to charge people to go there and fish. And I said, "No, I can't do that." So a lot of times, the problem is people with anything else. It's not fish stores, and I would have customers come in and be like, hey, can I buy this? And I'd say no, and they'll get it shipped over anyway. So we're the ones losing the money and getting the blame. So it's like nothing we could do there, you know. So I'd rather just, at that time, even my inspector, he's like, Rod, Fish and Wildlife here, your name every day. You know, when things show up in the wild, your name pops up. And that's what we did. And we needed to go to a place where there's a lot of flights available. So JFK. And there's basically the three main ports. It was Miami, LA, and JFK. And LA is restricted, Florida restricted, so JFK here is good. But I think eventually the idea is to set up, have a huge conservatory exhibit, and be able to go travel. Smiley, let's hit the like button. That's awesome. I mean, the bigger we get, it's better, not just for us, but I think that eventually we can do things to help different animals as well. You know, right now it's tough. Like the building's costing a lot of money. To insulate the building is going to cost a lot of money. To add AC units is going to cost a lot of money. Everything is just money right now. I already told Lisa I had to open my OnlyFans account, but she's still not allowing me, so I have to figure out what to do. Okay, so what's the timeline for the exhibits in the front? We'd love to come visit sometime. So Billy, that part of the building, we're trying to figure out. Like, you know, I went to an aquarium and I saw like a lot of the tanks were sponsored by companies or people. And I think if we could do something like that here, you know, we would invest on the animals, the filtration, the water, the maintenance and all that, but the tanks, they're gonna cost an arm and a leg. So to have it like the way we want, like a zoo, it's gonna take a while. You know, setting up the tanks that we already have, maybe another 6 months, we'll have it all up and running. But to have the store, the exhibit part, like the idea is to have the back here for import, export, you know, international shipping, breeding, quarantine, and all that stuff, even wholesale when we have the wholesale ready. But the front, it's gonna cost a lot of money. Like I was calculating with my buddy Jesse, LeBron James, that tank alone, the big one that I want to do, the viewing. Okay, so if the viewing panels on my 3,000 gallon cost $3,000 each, and they were 2-inch thick. Oh, actually, look, I got some pieces cut up right there. That's what they cut off from that panel, because it was 8 feet and they needed to be 7 feet. So that was $3,000 each, right? 7 by 4. That monster one, it's probably gonna be like $15,000 each. And yeah, we don't have that money right now. Not that type of money. Hopefully one day. Are you ever going to get any monster red arowanas for yourself? Or the illegal here, you can only get it with the permit, like an exhibit. And hopefully when we have the exhibit ready, we'll be allowed to. I work at a Palm Beach Zoo, gift shop. I'm trying to convince them to let me set up a display tank. That'll be awesome. Ralph Ritchie, enjoy watching. How's Tank doing? He showed a little progress. Hopefully within the next few days he'll increase. I just want to make sure he's not suffering, you know? Like if the moment I see that he's suffering, then I don't know. GoFundMe for Community Tank. That would be awesome. Let's see here. Grow an MBU puffer, name it Val for the exhibit. Yeah, one day. When is Predatory going to be open for public to buy fish in? Just waiting on the town's approval. Once that's done, you know, we don't mind that it's not beautiful right now. The fish are healthy, everything's great. It's just the place is not done. So once we're allowed to have walk-in customers, we'll probably have be able to do that. Hello, Rod, all the way from the UK. Love your videos. Wish you all the best in the new shop. Thank you, Jinxed. Appreciate it. When are you going to get the braids back from Ohio Fish Rescue? Hopefully soon. I already talked to Big Rich and Josh. They sent me the numbers of the rays. We got the boxes. We gotta send them the bags where we order the bags, because these are special bags. They're pretty big. Hopefully soon we can just... what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna fly there, pack them up, ship and fly back. Smiley, I know you missed your boys in Florida, but glad to have you in New York. Yeah, but you know, it's just a 2-hour plane ride, so not that bad. Peter, hello all the way from Denmark. That's awesome. I appreciate it, buddy. I'm sorry about how life's going. Life is going good, except tank, you know, but everything else is, can't complain. It's an amazing enterprise. Sarah Butler, love from Manchester, UK. Thank you. I appreciate that. Fingers and toes crossed for Tank. That's awesome. A lot of people are praying for him, and I think that makes a big difference as well. And he's a good dog, like I said. Hopefully he can make it. If he makes it out of this, it's like, it's impossible. Like I would never expect him to live after what I saw. When is the next video coming from Stingray Biology? I don't know. Kevin's slacking a little bit. He's been busy trying to get a house, and he finally got that done. So hopefully soon he will start blasting the videos out. When are hats back in stock? So we're working on hats, t-shirts. We got so much going on. It's just everything takes time. Debsy, Dylan, love your videos. Watch all the way from Holland. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you. How do you want to be a saltwater tank? Okay, so if we can build that big tank that I'm dreaming about, then the 12,000 will be the shark tank. Hey Rod, when are you getting any Peruvian sharks? Club, I don't think we can import them for some reason, which I don't know why. They're being farm bred by thousands. So hopefully the group that I have here, I can reproduce them and I'll be able to sell them. What I dream about is you and that neck. Damn, Gozo. Chill out, bro. Damn, we can't get Rod more likes. Come on, y'all. Smiley. No, that's a good amount of likes, man. It's okay. Has Paul... No, actually, we're talking about him coming up. We're actually going to go down to Orlando for the Animal Con. If you guys haven't looked at the tickets, it's a lot of good people going. A lot of YouTubers and people in the animal world. I think it's going to be in August, if I'm not mistaken. How's the moray? All the saltwater animals are great. They're just not here anymore. Hey, Rod, not to be rude. No, I know. It's just the beard. But thank you. Thank you, Alice. It's, you know what it is? It's the white beard. That's what it is. Have you still got Hulk? No, Hulk and all the other saltwater fish are no longer here. Will your shop be handicap accessible? Yes. We have a ramp in the front. We have a ramp in the back. And we're gonna leave plenty of space for handicap. I was actually, it's funny you asked that, because I was actually telling Kevin, if we do the big tank, I want to have like a mini lift, just so handicapped people are able to feed the animals from the top and experience that. I think that was one of the things in Florida that bothered me a little bit. I had a family come in one time and their son was in a wheelchair and he couldn't go up the steps. He had to feed it from from the bottom. So it would be really cool to have something like that, you know, just something like a mini elevator, literally. Just go up the ramp, feed the fish, and come down. That would be really cool. What happened to Doc and the saltwater fish? Okay, so because we need to make we need to make tank space for the rays, I gave him away to a good friend of mine, and he's got a huge indoor saltwater pond. Wasn't fair to keep him in here, you know, in this small tubs. And I don't know when we're gonna be able to set up our big saltwater tank, so I went ahead and gave it all to him, just so they can have a better life. Julio, yeah, I hope you get a permission soon. I live in Connecticut. I just want to see all the monster fish and hope to buy some fish. Yeah, hopefully we'll start opening the doors and have people come in. Are you able to put the medicine used in the description of the videos? So the medicine we use is a mix that we do. Eventually, in the future, we would like to sell that. So we can't really give out the recipe. You know what I mean? That's something that we built for a long time. It does help a lot. And it's different medicine for everything. You know, you have a variety of medicine. The problem is a lot of things that you buy, even vitamins for us, for example, a lot of them that you buy, it's mixed. So it's not really pure. And same thing with fish medicine. Wesley, can you make the fish with the salt water? I could try. He's more private, you know, he doesn't really show his stuff. But it's like where Big Mama is in Florida, you know. These types of guys, they're not for the social media, they're for themselves. They enjoy their privacy and they prefer to keep it that way. How are you like in New York, missing Florida? So I miss my friends and family. But New York has been fine. A lot of great people and nothing to complain. Can't believe you pronounced my name right. Julia. What type of sharks do you have in mind? Zebra shark is definitely one that I want to try to get. There's a store here that sells them, Country Critters. I want to get an egg and show the start on the shark, how much difference they get, you know, like everything. Just showed everything about the shark from the egg. That'd be pretty cool. I still got Sheila. Sheila will never go away. Country Air. Pray for tank merch. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. That would be... I'll tell you what. If he comes out of this, we should definitely get a shirt for him because... if I filmed and showed you guys what he was... the way he was acting from the seizures... like, anybody that's not used to it, like, watching, you'll cry. Because it's not nice. Chris Trapp, had any good New York pizza, Rod? There's a place here called Mama's that was pretty good. Actually, really good. But dead bod, bro. I have to stop. I don't want to become a very fat father. Greetings from New Mexico, TCG Exchange. Thank you. Is Tank doing better? He showed a little progress from when we picked him up. He doesn't really eat on his own. He doesn't get up on his own. We're trying to see if we can build like something with wheels so we can move him around so he's not on his side all the time. But let's see. He's not getting worse, so that's always a plus. Will you get Kevin a new fatnoid? We're trying to get something even cooler than that. So hopefully we can do that. Are you gonna get any black tip sharks? I would like to get the bonnetheads, black tip, the sharks told you about, but we can't get none of that until the tank is ready. Right now, today's 91 degrees, I think. what happened to Tank, he had a seizure attack all night long. And when we got here, he was already like in a different zone. So we gave him the medicine, he calmed down. The next day I got back here. Because of his breed, he's not allowed to go to where we live. So we made a room for them. So when I got back here, it was bad. He was just in a puddle of like blood, piss, foam from his mouth. But I didn't think he was gonna make out of that one, not at all. So hopefully he will. Let's see. It keeps getting better. How do you start a fish business? Huh. I don't know. I really don't know. But if my recommendation, honestly, rare fish, you don't make money. You lose a lot of fish before you can actually make money. Getting in with different suppliers, you got raped a lot, put it that way. You lose a lot of money. I would start small. I would start like in my garage or not even a small shop. I would just start in my garage and start selling online and growing from there. Because the bigger you get, the bigger you fall. Any silver dollars coming soon? Tiger red hooks? No, I don't think we have any of those right now. Can you show us some of your personal fish? All right, I'm gonna do that, and then I'll probably have to go and start getting some work done. It's already 5 o'clock here. Well, let me show you guys some of the fish that we're growing out. And I gotta give Tank his other set of medicines too. So, starting with this dude right here, that I can't believe he made it, right there. This is a golden, let me turn the camera around. This is a golden red-tailed tiger shovel-nose hybrid. And then we have these two white tiger shovel-nose, also for sale, but we're keeping this guy. His whole left side was completely destroyed by some bacteria. And now his fin is growing. I couldn't believe it. There was nothing there. Not even the bone was there. And everything's growing back, which is great. And then we have the golden tarpon back there, the golden Asian tarpon. That white catfish in the middle. And these are some of our grow outs. Albino arrow, arapaima, phantom. There's a fogle right there. It's just hard to see him concurrent. There's a white guard that I had, Giardini, Karuskin. There's a Dorado. Where's my Payara? Uh-oh. Hopefully he's in the back somewhere. Oh, I think I see him back there. But yeah, it's a good group. Oh, the Planiceps. I love this guy too. It's decent size. Probably the biggest one in there right now. Let me make sure that I see the vampire fish. Why do you have the bio balls floating? So these guys help cycle the tank, right? Because they came from a running tank. So what we do is we put them in here. The bio goes into the filtration, helps cycle the tank instantly. We leave them in here, so when we start setting up different tanks, now we can use this bio to jump and start those tanks. A lot of times people do that. They there he is. Nope, there's a Dorado. There he is right there. Scared me for a minute, bro. And that's the wolffish over there. Arapaima. So they're growing. But yeah, a lot of times people, what they'll do is they'll start a tank, right? And they'll put medicine in it. And if you're just coming in here and you think those fish are dead, they're not dead. They just do that. All right. So let's say I started this tank and I put the live bacteria and everything else, but no fish. you're not cycling anything, because you need the fish to eat the ammonia in the water. Sorry, you need the fish to create ammonia so the bacteria can eat and live. So if you don't have any fish there, it's very hard to have a tank cycle. So a lot of times, you know, if you put one fish, that's fine. But a lot of times people put like 5, 6 fish, and then with no bacteria, the ammonia spike up, the levels spiked up, and then next thing you know, the fish are dead. So you always have to make sure to cycle your tank properly. All right, I'm gonna show you Sheila real quick, and then I gotta go to work. There she is. Want me to say hi, baby? Gotta get you some bananas, right? All right, guys, so thanks for watching. If you have any ideas that we can do for tank, or any ideas that we can do for that tank, no matter what, it's 2 big tanks, I would appreciate. And we'll see you next time. Stay tuned. I think Matt just posted a video yesterday, right, Matt? Yeah. What's the next video coming up? Is it the oxalatos? Yeah. Oh, so we got some really cool oxalatos coming in, and they're gonna be on the website probably later today. All right. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you next time. Matt, you don't want to show your face? No, not yet, right?